Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Philip Morgan and welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is about all things faith, family, business, technology and leadership. And this video today is about things business and technology. I am asking the question today, what does the future hold? Wouldn't it be great if we had a crystal ball and be able to see the future? It's something that we all dream about. It's things that we're all passionate about, is being able to see the future. And I don't know about you, but right now in the middle of COVID and lots of things that's going on around our planet, I'm asking myself, what does the future hold? What does it hold for my family? What does it hold for my business? What does it hold for so many things in life, even the economy and even technology? One thing I do know is the world is never going to be the same. In fact, I think the world is going to change at a pace and at a level that's going to go even quicker post-COVID. And let me explain to you why. You know, at my core, I'm a technologist. I've always loved gadgets and gizmos, and I've always loved kind of the efficiency of things that can save time. And I've always loved all kinds of applications and technology products in general. I'm a geek at core. And one of the things I want to introduce you to today at the beginning of this talk is the world's most popular product ever. Do you know what it is? Let me show you what it is. Here I have got a mouse, which is a typical electronic device, and inside this electronic device we have a circuit board, and right on this circuit board is the world's most popular device, and there it is. It's called the Field Effect Transistor, FET. This one's a MOSFET. And it is officially the world's most popular product. 13 sextillion versions of this have been created throughout history. And if you're wondering how much 13 sextillion is, that is the number 13 with 21 zeros after it. Roughly as many stars as there are in the Milky Way. That is mind-blowing. And the reason I think this little device is so important is this is what actually gave birth to the digital information revolution that we have before us today. This happened in 1947. The first transistor was sold, and since then we're at 13 sextillion and counting. But the other thing I want to share with you is not just something like the birth of the transistor that happened in 1947. At that very same time, in MIT in Massachusetts, a guy called Norbert Wiener, who is a mathematician and philosopher, he is having conversations about what all the machinery and gadgetry from the Industrial Revolution and all of the things that we were inventing. He was having conversations about what effects they were having on our lives. And in 1948, he published a book. And the book was called Cybernetics, Control and Communication in the Animal and the Machine. And that's the first time in recorded history the word cybernetic was used. And if you look it up in the Oxford Dictionary, the word cybernetic just means people, or in his view, he called us animals, which is a bit savage, and technology, all the gadgets that we use. And those gadgets come together in all kinds of technological systems we use today. My 86-year-old mother-in-law has a pacemaker that is attached to her heart because she suffered years ago with a complete heart failure, and in order to stimulate the muscles to drive the ventricles in her heart, she has a piece of technology that has a transistor in it and a few more gadgets and gizmos to boot to keep her alive and going. And this cybernetic technology, the working together both in concert and working together sometimes against each other, because how many of us have said, Alexa, do this, and she does something completely different. The frustrations and strains of how we interact with technology is all about what the future holds for us. The future is cybernetic. The future is cybernetic. What we are going to see in the weeks and months and years that lie ahead is we're going to see an increased acceleration in the use of cybernetic technology. Hey, I don't know, have you downloaded the X.AI app yet that I suggested to you in the last talk? Are you using the services of Amy and Andy to schedule your calls and to schedule your diary for you? Some people are still using Calendly, some people are using Find Time, but you can use a cybernetic solution that's built on artificial intelligence that sits in the cloud to organize your diary and your time, like me and thousands of others are doing across the planet. Those kind of things are going to take off. We are using cybernetic technology everywhere. We are using it to unlock our phone. We are using it to, in some cases, a Ring doorbell to open the door. And most of us by now are used to either Siri, Cortana or Alexa that we use to play music or to schedule time for us, to add to the shopping list or to add something to our to-do list. The future is cybernetic. And I want you more than anything else today, if you can, to try and embrace that. Embrace that, because fundamentally we all want to do more and we want to be more. We all want to be more in terms of being able to have more free time and being able to live life in a way that brings us more and more fulfillment. I don't know about you, but lots of people like me have been thinking and reorganizing a lot of their lives during lockdown. We've had more time to do a couple of things that we've maybe not done before. For me, that meant less travel, and it meant that I was able to spend a lot more time with my family. But specifically, my family had to do less travel too, so they had to spend more time with me. Unlucky gang. But one of the things we did notice was also, because restaurants and hospitality and leisure has been shut down, we were forced to spend more time together dining. Breakfast, dinner and tea, all of us as a family were spending it together. And you know, it's something we've loved. As a family, we've always focused on having one meal a day that we would all be having together, if at all possible, if we weren't traveling. But we've been able to have so much time together. We've really enjoyed it. We've experimented with new foods because we all are trying to experiment with new things. And more importantly, we're all trying to be more. We want to become better versions of ourselves. Equally, many people in our family have taken up things that they've never done before. Things like cooking, and other people have taken on more exercise to keep fit. And one of the things we've always done as we're privileged to live in deepest, darkest West Wales in the sticks, in the country in the middle of nowhere, is we've been able to enjoy the countryside. And I know that people like you have been able to enjoy the countryside too. So we can use technology so that we can be more. But as well as that, we actually want to do more. So if we can get more things done in a more effective and more efficient way, it will free up our time as we all, in a quest together in life, want to be more and do more. So what I would like you to do is come on a journey with me. I shared this word with you last time we were together called Nextify. We want to nextify our lives by actually trying to embrace all the technology and all the information systems that we have around us in a productive, constructive way so that we can continue to improve the way we live and to improve the way that society develops together. So one of the things I'd love you to do in closing is to do one thing. Would you be good enough to commit to watching a YouTube original series that was released last December? It is probably the most exciting, I think that's the word, documentary I've seen in a long, long while. And it's a documentary called How Far Is Too Far by Robert Downey Jr. So just Google it. So I don't know if you know Robert Downey Jr.'s story and his journey with the Iron Man, but the Iron Man is the ultimate piece of cybernetic technology. It's an outfit that he was able to put on as Iron Man in order for him to be more and do more. And he is a great fan. In fact, he's a nextified guy himself, is Robert Downey Jr., and he's a great fan of artificial intelligence and technology and what it can do to improve our lives. So will you do me a favour? Carve the time aside to watch the 8 programs that are in that series as a documentary. It covers healthcare, covers all kinds of things that we will be able to use to improve the way people live and the quality of their lives. And if you want to watch these, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd one in the series on MND, I challenge you not to be moved by watching that program on what technology and what cybernetics is able to do to change the life of people all across our planet. So with that in mind, I want to take the opportunity today to share with you my next phase in life. A lot of you have been messaging me and asking me, Phil, what are you up to next? Where are you going with life after Continuum? Well, I am continuing my life in the way that I've always done. I'm going to invest in other businesses and opportunities as I see them. But I am dedicating the next 2-3 years of my life to a new business that I'm forming and launches today. That business is called Cynext. It's a morph of this world, cybernetics and next. In fact, it's nextification in action. It's us bringing forward all the wonderful technology and wonderful computing power that's at our disposal thanks to the field effect transistor so that we can continue to change our lives. And I am going to dedicate my life to helping people and organizations to be more and do more. So if you'd like to know more about that, hop onto the website right now. It's at cynext.co.uk. So that's Cynext as in cybernetics next, cynext.co.uk. Have a look at the website, get involved in the conversation, continue in the journey, and as ever, have a fantastic weekend. And thanks for taking the time to listen today. God bless you.